What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going apartment hunting again. If you're new to the channel, my name is David and I moved to Atlanta about 1.5 years ago. Started off living downtown right next to Santana Olympic Park for a whole year, absolutely loved it. Then I moved to the heart of Midtown in June, absolutely loved it since. After about a month or two, my long distance girlfriend moved in with me to join me right here in my studio apartment. It's been great, but 2 people in a studio apartment, we realized we need more space, we need an extra bedroom. Plus I lived in downtown, I live in Midtown now, so I think the next step forward might be Buckhead because I want to try someone else out. At least it's not in for a while, but we figured we'd start going out today and tour some apartments for you guys because it's something we absolutely love to do. So that being said, it should be a pretty fun day. Let's go. Alright, first stop of the day, Alexan Buckhead Village. I was really impressed with this one from the start. You can see there, that's the parking garage. Already has some fancy lighting. Moving into the hallways, it's brand new, only a couple years old. That is a really nice feature when you first walk in the door. Good place to put your shoes, your coats, or maybe even an umbrella. So the kitchen is really nice and updated. I love the fact that they mix the gray cabinets with the white backsplash and also the lighter color countertops. Are you a dark color or a light color cabinet type person in the kitchen? Me, I'm indifferent. I think dark a lot of times looks better, but lighter cabinets tend to bring out more color and make the room look bigger. So that's this room actually came fully furnished for the show, which I don't like. Of course, when you get a new apartment, it is empty. All it is just the walls and that's it. So you gotta kind of envision it without everything there. So there's the balcony looking out over the pool area. It is kind of small, but I'm not that picky. When it comes to the bedroom, pretty good sized bedroom, fits I believe that's a queen size bed pretty well. A huge walk-in closet. I could probably honestly put my office space in this closet, put a whole desk and chair and 2 monitors, my laptop in here, and have perfectly enough room. Whether I want to do that, I'm not sure, because I think I like a window to look out at when I'm working, but that is a possibility. The bathroom was also pretty updated as well. Also, of course, an in-suite washer and dryer. Moving into the club area, pretty standard, pretty typical. You got a coffee machine over there, a flat screen TV on the wall, bunch of chairs, bunch of couches, bunch of places to lounge. That is another club area right outside the pool deck. That is a really sweet looking booth right there. Ping pong table. I love ping pong. My place right now does not have a ping pong table, so that is honestly a small but big feature moving forward, because I love ping pong so much. And here's the gym to wrap it up. Definitely nothing too crazy for an apartment complex, but I think pretty good overall. Alright, second stop of the day was AMLI Lindbergh, and when I looked it up, I thought AMLI was just AMLI, just abbreviation, but it's actually pronounced AMLI. At least that's what the leasing agent said. This one is the cheapest of the 4, coming in at a little under $1,700. So in today's market for the size of this place, I think it really is a good bang for your buck. Starting out with the amenities first before we head up to the room. Pretty typical, pretty standard. There are a number of these courtyards all throughout the apartment complex. Bunch of trees. I think there's a grill at each one. A couple benches as well. There's a sneak peek out into this courtyard as well. They all look pretty much the same. Unfortunately, it was a rainy day today, so I don't know if there's usually people hanging out outside or people walking their dogs, but probably that is a small pet area that looks identical to one of the courtyards, but they said that one is specifically for pets only. Moving into the room, it is a pretty good size. I like the open concept for sure. I like the dark hardwood flooring. This building was built about 20 years ago, so it's not the newest. As you can tell, the appliances are not stainless steel. They said there are some units with that option available if you're looking to upgrade that. The hardwood floors are definitely nice looking, but I can tell that they're definitely not brand new. If you're looking for something that is completely updated, a typical fan and such like that. The bedroom, I think, is actually kind of small compared to how spacious the living area is. I feel like they could have made the living room a little bit smaller and then the bedroom a little bit bigger, but I'm just being nitpicky for no reason. It doesn't matter that much to me, but the bathroom I love, at least Skylar loves, the double vanity. I think that might be huge for us moving forward, because in the morning, can't tell you how much we're just banging into each other and just sharing each other's space, and I put my stuff where she doesn't want me to, and I'm sick of her hair curler being on top of my toothpaste or whatnot. But this is the balcony overlooking one of the courtyards here, and pretty cool overall. All right, 2 down, 2 more to go. Quick recap before we move on to the final 2. First of all, Alexan Buckhead Village, super nice, brand spanking new. She said built in the year 2018, so every single inch of that building. But the parking garage, the leasing office, the amenities to each of the rooms looks absolutely brand new. Huge bonus, and to me, it's a huge part. There's a wine fridge in the middle of the center kitchen island, and to me, I hate wine, so that would be entirely beer. But that's the first of every single apartment complex I've toured the last couple years that I've seen that feature. And then the second building, AMLI Lindbergh, definitely an older building built in the year 2000. Nothing too special about that one, but I don't think there's any negatives really. You get what you pay for. It definitely is cheaper than Alexan. The pool's okay, the courtyards are pretty good. I like the pet area for sure, and the surrounding areas outside are a bunch of complexes that are right next to each other, so it makes for a lot of good greenery and scenery. All right, 2 good ones down, 2 good ones coming right up, so let's keep this moving. All right, third stop of the day, AMLI 3464. I swear to God, I didn't even notice it when I booked all these tours, but we're seeing 3 different AMLI apartments today. There's like 10 properties, I think, around Atlanta, maybe even more than that. But AMLI 3464 is pretty new, built in the last 5 years, and I really like this one a lot. If I could describe the unit with one word, I would say white. Everything is white, literally everything. The cabinets, the countertops, the walls, the door, the bathroom, the bedroom, the carpet in the bedroom, everything is literally white. So that comes down to personal preference, like everything white. I personally do, since it allows you to put up literally any decoration you want, because anything is gonna flow together with whites. But at the same time, it might get dirty pretty easily. As you saw there are huge windows in the living room, probably the largest windows out of any 1-bedroom apartment complex I've seen. Makes for some fantastic natural light throughout the day, I can imagine. And leasing agent did confirm that those huge windows in the living room are in every single unit, if you do happen to tour this place as well. Standard bedroom, again, white. Everything is white. You see in the bathroom, even a white toilet, white sink, and so forth. It's pretty crazy. I'm not sure if that's what they intended. They did say that we could paint the walls as long as we painted them back at the end. I personally would not go through the hassle. I would just put up some extra colorful decorations to make do if I do get sick of the whiteness. But yeah, everything is pretty updated, pretty new. Like I said, only a couple years old. Scott like this one as well. Typical in-suite washer and dryer. Moving out into the courtyard area, I like this one a lot. It is significantly larger than the club areas of the other apartments we're seeing today. I like the fact that it's on the roof, has a pretty sweet view over Buckhead. And this one I like in particular because it's on the side of Buckhead near Lenox Mall with all the tall buildings. That's where I'd want to be. The Alexan and Buckhead Village is on the other side of Buckhead, more so away from Lenox. And a lot of people like that. It probably is quieter, probably less traffic. I personally like, for the sake of, you know, filming YouTube with a cool background and taking my drone up, getting some cool drone shots, I want to be around the main Buckhead skyline. So this actually, this complex has 2 buildings. This is the top of the second building, which is like 20 stories up. The other one was like 6 or 7 stories up. Sweet view of Buckhead, as you can see there, looking down on the pool where we just were. And yeah, I think I could probably really see myself living here in the future. Oh, it actually had a movie room which you can rent out for $50 an hour, which is pretty cool. Moving into the gym, which is 2 stories, fantastic. I think I could get in some pretty good workouts there when I'm not going to my normal gym. And yeah, I think absolutely no complaints here. It is kind of pricey, and I think the price is probably even going to go up. So yeah, love that one. Our last stop of the day, AMLI Piedmont Heights. Like I said, this is the 3rd AMLI unit we're seeing today. It's actually right next door to AMLI Lindbergh. And if I would have realized that booking them, I think I would have booked these back to back instead of separate throughout the day. So you just got to look at the gym there. It is pretty cool. It actually is the first gym I've seen with a boxing bag. No, I take that back. My first apartment downtown last year had a boxing bag, but you really don't see that too often. The courtyard is pretty nice. The pool's out there. Got a quick glimpse of that. The leasing agent didn't want to go outside because it was raining. Definitely understandable. I really like how the unit in this place looks. I like the variety of colors. You have the darker cabinets mixed with the lighter backsplash. Also the lighter countertops mixed with the darker floors. Also they painted the walls half gray, which I think complements the other white walls really well. This one was unfortunately fully furnished as well. Like I said, I know it looks better, it's meant for show, but I want to see an apartment how it's gonna be when I step foot into my room, because this looks all fine and dandy, but when it comes time to move in, it's literally gonna be nothing there, of course. So between the bedroom and the bathroom, there are 2 separate closets, however, which is great. Skylar has a lot more stuff than me naturally. I think most girls have more stuff than guys, I think. She has just a lot more clothes, a lot more shoes. So she would definitely take up the larger closet. I would take up the smaller one. Bathroom is pretty standard. This building is, I believe she said this was built in 2015. Fact check me on that, I'm not for certain. It definitely looks newer. It's not the newest, but it is very well kept together. Pretty simple, pretty basic throughout. And I'd say the balcony is actually probably the biggest one of them all. All right, Skylar, 4 apartment scene. Which one's your favorite?
So honestly, in my opinion, I would probably go with the first one out of
Alexan, Buckhead Village.
Yeah, the walk-in closet was like absolutely amazing. Like if we ever had guests over, we could like just close off the doors and like have a whole separate
she's saying we could literally stick our guest in the walk-in closet, throw like a blow-up mattress in there or whatever, and just close the doors, and that's literally a separate bedroom. It was that big. But yeah, quick recap of the other 2. My personal favorite was the third one, AMLI 3464, and the deciding factor for that is simply the rooftop deck. My place now and then my last place both have the club hangout area on the roof, as opposed to in the middle surrounded by other apartments where they can just look down and see you. So just that rooftop layout where the pool is, the club, the hangout section, all the couches, that stuff, I just like being on top so I can see out into a pretty nice view. And then the 4th one, AMLI Piedmont Heights, that one was like, that one's a sleeper for sure. That one looks pretty basic from the outside, but inside it looks brand new. Everything's pretty simple, pretty basic, all clean cut lines, nice courtyard, decent pool. You can't go wrong with that one, plus the price is pretty reasonable. So that one I really like as well. So our lease here in Midtown does not end until June, but this is partly a life update where it's been great since Skylar moved in, but we already realized that, my God, we need a 1-bedroom and we need it ASAP. And at the same time, if the market stays where it is, 1-bedrooms, at least nicer ones in Midtown, run $2,100, maybe even $2,200 minimum, and I'm not gonna pay that. So if I wanna stay under $2,000, which I really want to do, I can't imagine paying more than $2,000 for units, I'm gonna have to go elsewhere. I think Buckhead might be the perfect option. If you've not followed me on Instagram, make sure you do that right now, especially if you're here in Atlanta. We're gonna do more of these apartment tours throughout the next 6 months or so as we look for our next apartment. Next week's video, we're gonna get back to the normal format. So if you enjoyed this one, please drop me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel because I drop a new video every single Monday that you don't want to miss. See you next Monday.